Hi everyone, my name is Delene Grant and welcome to part 2 of my presentation. Let's recap the flow of the system, my experience, okay? I hope you are able to review part 1 and you are understanding where I'm going with this, all right? Okay, thank you for your time. Please feel free to pause and review if you wish, but I'm just going to go through with dates. I'm going to go through quickly because we already went through these slides on previous presentations. Okay, thank you. July 2019, a lot of activities, okay? Attended imaging clinic on July 5th. Okay, remember that. And the requisition was dated June 15th. So add that this was 3 weeks prior to my motor vehicle accident. Okay, it's ultrasound and X-ray for chronic right wrist swelling. Why would motor vehicle accident appear on the results from GDI imaging clinic? The results must mimic the requisition. There was no indication on my June 15th requisition that stated MVA, right? My accident occurred on July 2nd, weeks later, and here on the results of the imaging clinic, they had motor vehicle accident, okay? Why would fracture appear within the results when I knew that I did not re-injure my hand? I knew that, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. The requisition, no MV at all. Here, GDI clinic on the 5th of July, okay, indicated MVA, clinical history, MVA, indicated that I have a chip fracture, and then started to suggest recent fracture with Christian sign. Now this, the date it was transcribed was July 9th, 2019, okay? July 9th, please bear that in mind. Thank you. So here is a proof that I've been to GDI clinic and GDI recorded MVA, right? This was transcribed on July 9th, 2019, right? July 9th. And therefore, on my appointment date at urgent care clinic, I saw Dr. Bemo, right? As you can see, the 10th of July 2019. And when he recorded his note, there's nothing here about MVA. It just had right wrist fracture. You see right here, right wrist. Okay. Nothing about MVA, but the results here from GDI clinic had MVA. See the discrepancy? Okay. Feel free to view. After I saw Dr. Bemo, right, and it was recorded that I had a fracture, okay, the letter dated July 15th was received from WSIAT. Hearing date now set for December 17, 2019. It was postponed again by Hussein Muftadiri, Hicks Morley Law, on the same date, July 15, 2019. New hearing date set for July 4, 2020. I was disrupting their plans unknowingly, so they needed time to ensure that it was enforced. Because I'm going to show you a letter, okay, from WSIAT regarding the change as a result of the information they were privy to from Dr. Bemo and the imaging clinic. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. The letter dated July 15, 2019. Okay, it simply stated here that the tribunal will not be proceeding with the proposed hearing date. I have attached a copy of Mr. Muftadiri July 10 letter for Mr. Nicolini's reference. So on July 10th. So remember, the imaging clinic transcribed the notes on July 9th, right? Indicating MVA and indicating that I had a fracture on July 9th. And Dr. Bemo, right, indicated that I had a fracture in his clinical notes on July 10th. And here, the Hussein Muftadiri sent a letter to Nicolini Law, Adrian Nicolini, on July 10th. Yeah, you see, and they had the date, selected the date, Tuesday, February 4th, 2020, for the new hearing date. Okay, and on the same date, they just confirmed it. You see, on Tuesday, the 4th of February 2020, this was a new hearing date. The hearing date that was set for December 17, 2019 was cancelled. So they put the new hearing date all the way to February. Can you see the deception? Yeah, you can see that the system, it's like together they know things, eh? Is it a coincidence? Can you tell me? Was this all a coincidence? Please review. Thank you. A new lawyer, Neymark Law, contacted me regarding my hit and run motor vehicle accident. My name was given to him by an acquaintance, right? I sought not to confuse my other cases with the motor vehicle accident, not realizing that they were actually related, right? I retained Neymark Law for my MVA on July 11, 2019. I was naive about the Canadian system when the lawyer stated that they heard that I had other cases and wanted them all, with the exception of my WSIB case. Too complicated, they say, okay? I was coerced in transferring, right, but told the lawyer that I needed time to think, because my long-term disability case with Benjamin Law, okay, I had an examination for discovery on August 16, 2019, and I didn't want to remove my case from Benjamin Law. However, Samfaruta Markin Law, the lawyer let me down. So yeah, I was willing to release that one, but they say they want it all. Okay, we'll get to that presentation at another time. Okay. Here is proof, July 2nd accident. All right, Neymark Law. I retained that lawyer. Okay. Attended another imaging clinic on July 18, 2019. Results from Vorden X-ray and ultrasound stated no fracture. X-ray recommended diagnostic ultrasound assessment of tendons to rule out Decoving's tenosynovitis. Okay. And as you can see, July 18, 2019, I needed answers because I had no fracture in my hand, eh? So on the day when I saw this Dr. Malik, right, I was sent to Vorden X-ray. And when they did, I did indicate, yes, that I was involved in a motor vehicle accident, and I do also have Decoving tenosynovitis. So here, confirmed, no evidence of fracture or dislocation. Okay, my right hand. All right. And here it also says recommend diagnostic ultrasound assessment of the tendons to rule out Decoving tenosynovitis. And when I did the ultrasound the following day, not 2 days later, not a week later, the following day I had an appointment on July 19, 2019, and it also said here that I have tenosynovitis. Whatever they were trying to do here, I don't know, but it confirmed that I have tenosynovitis. Okay. Wait. Hussein Muftadiri, Hicks Morley Law, and others realized the problem. They could not keep me silent. I currently had in my possession 2 different results for my right hand. GDI imaging clinic results, July 9, 2019, indicated fracture. Vorden X-ray and ultrasound result, July 18, 2019, indicated no fracture. Okay, as you could see. Here they are, comparison. Okay. July 5th, I went for service. July 9th, they indicated when they transcribed the notes, they indicated that MVA and fracture. Vorden Clinic indicated on July 18, no evidence of fracture or dislocation. Okay, and the rest is history. Okay, please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. These 2 I gave to the new lawyer. Okay, Neymark Law. Thought I did the right thing, but no, I shouldn't have. Wow. Yeah. please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Their plans were being disrupted. More time was needed, hence the several postponements of the WSIET hearing. We have already been through this, but I'm going to go through it again. I hope you understood all that I've said before, and this again is a refresher, right? Remember, I received a letter from WSIET, WASIAT. I'm going to say WASIAT on June 4, 2019, right? I thought when I got that letter, okay, my account, my claim, my suspended claim was now reopened. That's what I was thinking. It's now active, right? Maybe Adrian Nicolini provided the doctor's report that has been from October 2018. I thought maybe he provided a doctor's report, right? No, the letter came after the distorted medical record of the Ministry of Health. So that was a reason why a hearing date was set for November 1st, 2019. But at the time, I was naive, didn't realize what was really going on, right? So I decided, the examination for discovery was coming up, and I said, you know what? My medical records were distorted, but let me go to the doctor and ask for an ultrasound for my right hand, so that at least I have the correct information to take with me to the examination for discovery. I went on June 15, not knowing the system, so connected. June 15, when I went to the doctor, Hussein of the dairy contacted WASIAT, right, on June 18, 2019, to ask that my hearing for November 1st be postponed. Okay? Remember, I'm going to say WASIAT, all right? So on June 19, 2019, I got a letter from WASIAT to indicate that my hearing has been postponed. But guess what happened? They didn't give me a new date yet because they realized I was on the move. Okay? I waited a few weeks, so from June 15, 2019, I waited a few weeks later. On June 27, 2019, I went to the GDI clinic. You understand? And strange enough that they gave me an appointment for July 5th. I asked for an x-ray to be done that same day. They encouraged me to do both on that day, July 5th. Never, ever had an ultrasound appointment for that long before. Okay. All right. So on the 27th, when I went to the clinic, the following day, WASIAT, I would say WASIAT, drafted a letter on June 28, 2019. They are not smart, so close, eh? June 28, 2019, for a new hearing date for December 17, 2019. Okay. And then, after my ultrasound x-ray on July 5th, 2019, after the ultrasound, So, after ultrasound on July 5th, 2019, and when GDI Clinic noted in their note on July 9, 2019, right, that I had a fracture, and Dr. Bemo noted in his notes, clinical notes, on July 10th, 2019, Hussein Mufta Dairy stated on July 10th, because in that body of the letter that I received from WASIAT on July 15th, you can see, look, GDI Clinic, July 9th, Dr. Bemo, July 10th, you understand? And Hussein of the Dairy stated that it was unavailable for July 10th. So July 15th, when I got the letter, it indicated hearing for February 4, 2020. And so was it. Okay, they needed more time. Be free to pause and read. Thank you. The Canadian system, they executed their next plan. Everything they came with, I had evidences to prove. They had to do something drastic. Okay. Yeah. On July 11th, when I retained NAMARC law, they wanted all my cases. Okay, so I told them I needed time to deliberate. Okay, so after 2 weeks of deliberation, I eventually signed my other cases over to NAMARC law on July 26, 2019. Okay. At the time, I did not know that I was caught up with another scheme by the lawyers. These lawyers are all corrupt. You know, I know there are good lawyers around. I know, but I did not know what else to do because here, if I leave, I may take on another lawyer who doesn't have any integrity. I may take another lawyer who will just do me the same, like what these other lawyers are doing. So at this point in time, I'm stuck. I had nowhere else to go. Name-mark law in all my cases. The examination for discovery, long-term disability dated August 16, 2019 was cancelled because I transferred all my cases over to this lawyer. Wow. August 2019. Events that took place after I signed my cases over to Name-mark law. Contracts for wrongful dismissal and long-term disability. Those two that I signed over. So here, this lawyer had these two contracts, these two claims, right? And then my accident of July 2nd, 2019. So they have three claims for me, right? They did not wish to have the WSIB claim because they said it's complicated. Open and close quotation. Okay. All right. Please feel free to review. Thank you. Motor vehicle accident number 2. Here I had in my possession two different results regarding my right hand, that is, from two different clinics. One saying fracture, one saying no fracture, and I gave them to Name-mark law. Oh, brother, another attempt was made on my life as soon as I drove my vehicle for the first time since the motor vehicle accident of July 2nd, 2019. Yeah, I wasn't driving my vehicle actually. You know, the others would take me to physio and all that. I didn't have a choice. I had to go to physio because of the day I had to go, right? And the person wasn't available. So I had to drive my vehicle to physio. And wow. Please feel free to read. Here, a 3-car accident. 7 persons were involved. And I was coming from physiotherapy. Okay? Yeah. And again, the accident happened at the same time of day. Just like the first accident. Wow. Okay. Physiotherapists and medical doctors joined in solidarity to further distort my medical records. Physiotherapists had no record of my attendance at Utopia Clinic on August 8th, and the medical doctors recorded various diagnoses in their clinical notes without examination to further add falsified medical information to my medical records with the Ministry of Health. Okay. And as you can see, I had an appointment August 8th. As you can see here, I went there on August 7th. And it should have also been August 8th. I didn't see Dr. Bertolo at Utopia. That's the name of the clinic, right? I did not see him on this date. I don't know why he placed August 9th here and then stated I was in a motor vehicle accident yesterday. This is misleading because when I saw him on August 7th, I also saw him on August 8th, and the next time I saw him was August 12th. August 8th does not appear here anywhere. You understand? You should not have written anything here. This is misleading, as if I was not at his clinic on August 8th, but on August 9th. Very misleading. Okay? Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. And as you can see, I've been going to Dr. Malik from July 18th. This is now July 25th, and no examination. And then here comes the next accident on August 10th, 2019. Okay, I'm complaining of pains and all that, and no examination given. Okay. And here, now they got me. Okay. So August 14, 2019 was when Adrian Nicolini confirmed the hearing date for February 4th. This should have been 2020. For February 4th, 2020. Okay? Please feel free to pause and read. We went through this already. Thank you. Examination for discovery, long-term disability dated August 16, 2019 was cancelled because, yeah, as I said, I moved all my cases over to Name-Mark law. Okay, after several attempts to distort my medical records had failed, they finally succeeded to have the examination for discovery cancelled. My cases were now with Name-Mark law. September 2019, no more changes. Now they had me where they wanted me. Okay. Workplace Safety and Insurance Appeals Tribunal, WSIAT, the letter dated September 30th, 2019, still confirmed the date of February 4th, 2020. No more changes. Mission accomplished. Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you for your time.